Welcome to Vlogmas day 23. It is 5:45. The guys are still in bed, but I wanted to get an early start. We are actually going out this morning. Hubby's got the day off, so we've got some last minute pieces to do, including visiting the vegetable store stall at Western Favour Centre to get my sack of potatoes and my fresh veg and fruit. I've got a few bits to get from Tesco's, and then we'll see how the time goes. We may be going somewhere else. It depends on how we both feel, and you know, as hubby probably says, to a certain extent we are winging it. So we're going to see how the day goes. I'm not sure if we're going to get to Rushton Lakes or not. That was supposed to be on the cards on Saturday, but due to what happened, we never got there. So we're going to see how it goes.
Smile for the camera.
Right, we got back from Western Favour and doing some errands. We ended up actually going to B&M briefly as well. After all that, I did say to hubby I weren't keen on going to Rushton Lakes, which is in Wellingborough. I said I'd rather go home, have something to eat, and get a few pieces done. So hopefully I finished early on rather than working late this evening, because we do have quite a few guests coming tomorrow. It is Christmas Eve tomorrow, plus it's hubby's birthday. So I'm going to start with Tesco's and some of the sort of boring bits. We did go to the vegetable shop or the stall. I may have just showed you sort of a photograph or something of the store, and that was to get the sack of potatoes. We got all the jacket potatoes, orange, lemon, satsumas and apples and everything, you know, for the Christmas season. So Tesco's, right. After we'd done our shopping, we happened to have got a message from our son to say could he have chicken fajitas this coming week. I'd already done all my menus and my shopping, and we'd actually not long been out of Iceland. So when we went into Tesco's, I did buy everything for fajitas. But so I've got different seasonings here, because I normally buy the kit. I've got the wraps. I've got 2 packets of wraps here, and I have also got the mild salsa sauce, because I said rather than buy more chicken, because we've got a large turkey, that instead of having if he didn't want turkey and stuff in sandwiches, he could have it with the seasoning and the salsa and have it in wraps instead. So it's sort of win-win situation there. One thing I did actually forget to put on my list, and I saw it on the shelf, was the cranberry juice. Do like that, you know, first thing Christmas morning. Take 2. Sorry, my phone just rang and I'm using my phone to record. So I think I got as far as Pom Bears, and talking about my granddaughter, our little munchkin. They're on their way. They're popping in. So yeah, we got some Pom Bears in. I have to hide these because I like them, but so does both my sons. Poor Talia doesn't actually get a look in, so there's those. And this was hubby's fault this time. There was only 3 and he emptied the store. Yeah, if anybody's watching this, especially where we live, yeah, we've raided the store again, they only had 3, and this is the roast potato seasoning. This is a hit and miss. We tend to stock up of it. Now, nobody wants to have roast potatoes unless they've got the seasoning on, so we've got 3 of those. Picked up some ground black pepper, and then tomorrow on the menu we've got jacket potatoes and buffet stuff, but with the jacket potatoes, besides doing cooked meat and grated cheese, I've got the mild chicken curry. We haven't had Tesco's make actually, so this will be interesting, but it is a mild one. So I've got 2 cans of that, so people can have that with their jackets. And Herbie fancied the sweet and sour chicken, so I got 2 cans of that, just, you know, to put with the jacket potatoes for anybody who wants anything hot. Managed to finally pick up my son's DVD, or should I say Blu-ray, and this is Pokemon Detective Pikachu. So this is probably what's going to go in his stocking. And then we've got a couple of items of clothing. If I just move those out the way. This is a little bit of a dare. I'll probably wear them once and that's it. It's surprising how much they've slashed their Christmas clothing by, and this is why I have a certain budget just before, well, normally it's just after Christmas, but it's sort of now, because normally I've finished shopping. Didn't think, and I don't know, is it going to be a 5-minute wonder, darling?
I'll wear it tomorrow for your birthday.
Oh, he's going to wear it tomorrow for his birthday. These are the genie material, and it's got Santa Claus on and snowmen, and these are trousers. And these were originally £15, and they reduced them all down to £3. Originally picked up the red ones, and then he went a bit more conservative and went for the navy ones. But he's got all his Christmas tops anyway, so he's going to wear those probably tomorrow and Christmas Day. Another gift is this one. This is from Frozen, and this was originally £10 down to £3, and it basically says, when they ask if I have been good this year. So there we are, and it's got Olaf, is it? Is it Olaf? Yeah? Yeah. Get a second opinion there from Frozen. And the other t-shirt was originally £9 down to £2, and this is what I mean. This is why I normally get things just before or just after Christmas, and it's the Coca-Cola lorry t-shirt, just saying holidays are coming. So there we are. So I think that concludes Tesco's. So just put that out the way over there. Next, W.H. Smith's. These 2 DVDs I could not get in Tesco's. They were sold out for the second time popping in. These are gifts. The first one is Mary Poppins Returns. I've actually got this. This is for somebody else. And in W.H. Smith's it was $6.99 until the 29th of December. Then it says it's going to be $13.99. I think it's like $9.99 normally in Tesco's. Then if you purchased another DVD, instead of $9.99 you got The Grinch, and you got it for $4.99. So I thought that was a pretty good bargain actually for those 2, because we used to always get our DVDs from W.H. Smith's, but then we started finding them a little bit pricey. But sometimes I do check out their offers, and this way it just happened to be fate and it worked out reasonable. Just 3 items from Wilko's. I needed some more of these suction cups, because the ones that we've got are getting really old now, and they do after a wear, after you know, a certain amount of time, they do sort of lose their stickiness. So I needed to get some more, and I used these on the windows, the glass doors, and also mirrors. So I needed some of those, and they weren't actually £1. It was 25% off of all their decorations. So that was that. Hubby's behind me. Well, he's going to guess this one anyway, but yeah, we had to get some drumsticks. Can't have his stocking without his drumsticks, although I always say be careful of your teeth, because I don't want to be responsible to him ending up to the dentist, but he has these every year. Then for another gift, this was reduced, is the Impulse, and it's the miniature set, and it's got 3 miniatures in there in the tin, and it's also a money box, so I thought that makes a nice little gift. And this one was, I think it was £4, but I did notice in Tesco's they were down to £3.50, so just be aware, and obviously if you've got the time, shop around. But I will say that they are actually slashing their gifts now, and it's surprising how many of the shelves are actually quite low or empty. Right, B&M. Now don't laugh at this. Our caravan always has a little gift, and we've got the it's a plug-in heater, but it's a 500 watt, and just says handy plug-in heater, and you just plug it in, and there's the picture, and £14.99. So, and you can have this obviously in your home, but we've also, because it's a low wattage, you just plug it in. Is that correct? Yeah, you just plug it in and it gives off a little bit of heat, so we thought we'd try that. There's a couple of areas in the home that I think it could actually work as well, especially in our home where you don't want obviously too much heating on, or just need to take the nippiness, especially if it's a very small room. I think this could be very handy, and as I said, low wattage, so like I said, that was £14.99. So that is to the caravan from the family. Yeah, we can't forget the caravan. The caravan always has some form of gift. We got the 8-pack vacuum storage bags. This was £9.99. Yes, I needed to restock my vacuum packs because some of mine now are getting that old, and we do use a lot, not just for storage in the home, but for the caravan as well. And if nobody's used these, or you haven't used them before, do give them a try, especially for bedding, excess bedding, or any out of season clothing. Just brilliant, and obviously they take down a fraction of the space. So that's those. Like I said, we wanted some Jacob's crackers, so we got those, and this is the double pack. Not 100% sure how much they were now. I just picked them up. There comes the odd time, especially at getting to this stage now, that I don't tend to shop around that much. I just pick up what I need, and that be done with it. Now, hubby's been watching a lot of Gordon Ramsay and Jamie Oliver. Yeah, and our Jamie Oliver turkey video's got to come out again. But he's getting into using sea salt and black pepper. And these, do you know how much these were? Oh,
I think it was about £1 each.
I think they were a bit more than that, aren't they? Because don't forget, these are the...
£1.89.
Because these have got the, what do you call it?
Grinder.
The grinder in them. Yeah, so I think, yeah, like I said, I think, well, we'll say £2 each, to be fair, because I know they were cheaper if you didn't have it with the grinder, but it's something that we haven't got, and obviously you can reuse the containers again. So, yeah, he wants those for his turkey. Gobble, gobble, gobble. And I got this small round storage caddy, and they had these in different colours. I'm going for the white. Not sure if I'm going to use this one myself, or like I've said before, I haven't actually got any toiletries here to show you. Not that's not in the packaging. That would make a nice gift as well. Put some toiletries in there, cellophane, make a nice gift. But I just like that, and we use a lot of these sort of things in the caravan as well to corral toiletries. Once all my reed diffusers are finished, my gingerbread and everything for the Christmas season, I've bought this apple one. This was £1. I'm not sure how strong this is going to be. Not had this one before, but I do like the reed diffusers. that gingerbread one is really strong, and every time, especially when people first come down the stairs in the morning, they said how strong it is. But you know, some of my friends have come in and says, "Oh, you've been baking?" Oh yeah, yeah. Of course, I did my hand in, didn't I? Didn't get my baking done, and of course it's Christmas Eve tomorrow, and I still haven't done the baking. Have I, darling?
No.
No.
Still waiting.
So it might be a job after Christmas, or between Christmas and New Year. You're gonna laugh at this. Yeah, tempting. Got a couple more matchmakers. As I said, this time of year, a lot of the stores compete, and most places are doing for them for £1, but they can normally go for up to £1.49, even £2 a box. But most places are selling them for £1, and B&M £1 each. Can't get away from them.
Ration.
I did have 3 yesterday, but my sugar levels have been that low, so I got 3, and dare I say, it sounds rude, a sniff of the chocolate, wasn't it?
That's all you allowed.
That was all I was allowed to have. Right, now the last store I've got is the Works, and this is because I was given some money and asked if I could get our granddaughter some pieces, which I have. Some of them are a little bit older than what she is, but she does sit down and do a lot of crafting with her mum, and sometimes with myself as well. So we got a fair few bits. So it's mostly activities that she can do with a grown-up. So the first one we've got, now all these were either £7 each, as you probably know, or 2 for £10. So the first one we've got is a super cute activity chest. That's the packaging. And open it up. She likes to be like her mummy, and it comes with stickers, pencils, and she can do a little bit of artwork while get her mummy to write some letters to different people, and then it comes with a little art book as well. So I thought that was just nice, you know, and it's got a rubber, because she does a lot of these sort of things at nursery. So yeah, even if it's kept up a little while, we've got it here when she needs it. Another one is, this is all sealed down. This is actually something very similar to what we've got before, and it's the magic painting set, which you just add water. Again, we've done it here. Hubby knows this. In the summer, put the heat resistant mat on the floor because it covers a lot of our floor. Give her the magic painting book and the sealed water container that you can actually put paint in, but we just have water. She's with the brush, but instead of the paper, she just paints herself. But luckily it's just water, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought this was good. So, I mean, as I said, they originally say £7 each, but 2 for £10. But if you look on the back, a lot of these, the retail price, like this one, is £14.99. Don't know if that one's got a price on. That one's got £14.99 on as well. I know she's only just gone 2, but again with adult supervision, or it could be the other way round, she giving supervision to the adults. We thought we would have a go at this, you know, just as a little thing, because obviously she wants to play games, but she's still under the, you know, sort of young side. So it's this frog jump, which is what I would call near enough like tiddlywinks, but because they're larger, it should be easier to flip, so she can press them down and play with that one. And then we have got another one here. Again, it's got £14.99 on, and this is a make learn activity, the learning box 1, 2 and 3, and it's all you need inside: book, 123 activity sheets, scissors, multicolour pencil, and there it is, and there's the packaging. So I say it's all these sort of things, so she's gonna have enough from Santa toy wise. So I thought the activity packs work better and a good value as well to keep her occupied, and maybe, dare I say, we'll laugh at this, quiet time. And yes, and actually I'm gonna have to hurry this up because they're on their way, they're popping in. Her daddy's got today off, and they're coming to us, and they're waiting for her mum to finish work. So yeah, it turns out they're popping in, so I need to finish this so I can get these put away. So there goes my wrapping for this afternoon until later. So looking at it, I think that is it. I'm hoping to get quickly a video done of male things for stockings. I was going to do that after this one, but that's going to have to hold on. Just some ideas. You've probably already got everything since it's Christmas Eve tomorrow, but it's what I'm including in the guys' stockings this year. So I'm going to pack this up and then take a little break, get childproof the downstairs. That means baby gate on, hubby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
We have tick tick tick. She's really good, as long as she don't start taking the decorations off the Christmas tree again, because she's helped us put the decorations on. She's adamant that she comes in straight to the tree and starts taking them off and looking and asking for the box. I think it's because she takes them off and then puts them back on the tray. But anyway, so hopefully I'll come back on, if I have time, to do male stocking fillers. Right, now for the category of what I've got for the guys' stockings. Now, I will say not everything is here. Yes, there is a fair bit here. That's due to the fact that I want some of them to have some surprises. But I will show you, it may be a bit late, obviously, means it's Christmas Eve tomorrow, but due to the fact that we had visitors this afternoon along with our granddaughter, sort of just put me way by a little bit. So let's get on. Right, let's start with stationery. As with the female, sometimes like partners, like my son and daughter-in-law, they have similar stockings, like a male and a female. So for males, they know me and being organised. I've got these pads, and everything I got stationery wise was on sale. This is Dream Big, Work Hard and Make It Happen, because my son at work has one of these on his desk and that, and that's what it is. And these were originally Wilko's £1.50, and I think I paid something like 50p each for them. So I've got a couple of pads. As I said, I like to include some form of stationery, and these were originally £1, and I think I paid something like 10 or 20p for them. And it's just like a little notebook, as I said, and along with that we'll have pens. Another idea I like to include, and I said this before, some of the things you may have seen in previous hauls, but I just wanted to show you, is diaries for 2020. So we've got a Harry Potter one, and we've got a Star Wars, both from Poundland. Right, also going on DVDs and Blu-rays. I've only got a few here because I don't want to actually spoil the surprise in case one of the guys does watch my video. Right, first of all, I've got NCIS Los Angeles, and this is season 4. Yep, so that was from Amazon. I've also got, as I said in one of my hauls, Gulliver's Travels with Jack Black. I love this movie. This is Hellboy. Haven't seen this. This came from Amazon. As I said, it's a different person playing Hellboy. It's David Harbour instead of the original Hellboy. Then we've got some Blu-rays. We've got the Ghostbusters one, which was £2. That was from Poundland. Then I showed you these recently. I've got this one, which is Ink Art. which was only £1, and then Asterix, which is also 3D, The Mansions of the Gods. As I said, one below, the Blu-rays were only £1, but Poundland, they are £2. Right, along with the stationery, especially my eldest son, Get S Done, Stuff I Should Possibly Do, Boo Monday, Not Another Tuesday, Hump Day Wednesday, Nearly There Thursday, Yay It's Friday, Glorious Weekend, Doodle area at the bottom. And it's one of these note things, again, sorry for the glare, for his desk at work. As I said, I tend to buy this sort of thing all the time. As the female counterpart, I've brought, you know, like Mickey notelets and cutie things and girly things, as the guys have got more masculine things, although that could do for male or female. I've included some of the socks, again, for the males. Warning, Miserable Old S. That's that one. And all I got for Xmas are these, I'm going to say poo socks, because I'm not going to swear. As I said, socks, even for the guys. I did show you this from Amazon. This is for my son. He knows about this one because I requested that he let me know which phone cover he wanted for his phone. So he's got that one. As I say, some of the items can be a little bit on the pricey side. And one of the things is actually missing out of this category. I have got my son, which I think's in the other bag. He's got Pikachu. Now that was £15 for that Blu-ray, but then again he doesn't get much else, if you know what I mean. Some of the smaller items I put in his stocking, so yeah, that was like £15 for that Blu-ray, and obviously his phone cover I think was £10 or £15. I'm not 100% sure now. I just paid the bill sort of thing. So yeah, so there's that. So yeah, a couple of items are expensive, but then they're sort of balanced out with some cheaper items, if that makes sense. But like my son and daughter-in-law, I got them a couple of little tidbits, as I call them, but I do put a lot of thought into their stockings, although they are reasonable because a lot of things I get on sale, and that's what I said. Something that may be a little bit boring is I always, and I didn't actually mention this for the females, but I do this for the females as well, is I do actually pack little mini tissues. And these are strawberry scented flavoured ones, the scent. And so I've got some of these. And these were godsend the other Christmas because they all had colds, so it's just nice. Although we've got tissues around home, little things like this, and even with the females, you know, things like this, and all the miniatures I get, they can pop them in the handbags and things. So some tissues. I do like to have things that are hopefully useful items rather than a lot of, what dare I say, the gadgety type things. I don't think, no, there's not one gadget here. I don't think you can't call that a gadget because that is a useful, what I call useful. I will say, on top of all this, last year I did little mini multi-tools, you know, like the screwdriver with all the bits and things. I've done that. That was all last year. And like my eldest son, he had like a tape measure screwdrivers and things like that, and things wrapped up in his stocking, things that I felt that he might be lacking, because he was always phoning us to say, have we got this, have we got that, or he hadn't got a certain screwdriver. So yes, all that sort of thing. Right, let's get on to toiletries. I've got a few down here, and then I might show you an overall when I take you off the stand. Right. Again, with the guys, I've got the Mango Shimmer Hand Gel. And along with this one, I've pulled out the more blue one rather than the pretty pastel coloured ones of hand sanitizers. and I think these are handy, especially in like my eldest son's baby bag for their daughter. You know, it's handy to have these sort of things anyway. So there's those. Shaving gel. My hubby and my son, my youngest son, believe in this, and this is shaving gel from Poundland, True, and very often at Christmas time I do splash out and get Gillette, but I haven't this year. I've gone mostly for this gel because hubby said don't bother, and actually this is the first year I haven't actually bought him a new razor because they've not long had new ones actually. So yeah, shaving gel. My son wanted a body spray just to keep in his work bag. And then, I have to say this, it doesn't matter if I get the manly scents, which I sometimes do for my eldest son, but they all seem to go for the nicer scents. So, I've actually included the more nicer scents on this range. So we've got coconut and lime, that one. These are all by Bayliss and Hardin. The pink grapefruit and raspberry, and these are all shower scrubs. And the mango and mandarin, because believe it or not, I think the guys like the nice scents as well. And I've had the manly scents in the caravan, and they've all gone, guess what, for my nice female scents. But there you are. In this category, I have actually included the sweet berry and freesia body wash. As I said, I think you can get away with that for a gent as well. And carrying on with the toiletries, I have actually enclosed some of these bath bombs, also from Poundland. Maybe they'll stop using my Lush ones and that. So yeah, I've got a couple of them, and that's like Captain America and the Hulk. So that's those. Just a random one. Is like air fresheners for the vehicles, so I've included that. And then we've got like sweet and chocolate range. Some of them will be split, and some of them will be left as a whole. One of them that I actually got the great grandparents involved, which is my mother-in-law and that. New Year's Day, it was her 80th, and we had them all having this popping candy. And they had a well of time, they hadn't tried it. So with this packet, it's little individual packets, so I thought I could put those loose in all the little nooks and crannies in the stockings. And I'm not kidding you, when I load these stockings up, they are fully loaded, I must admit, and sticking out all over the place and everything. So yes, so some of those I'll be splitting. My son requested, I did ask him which chocolates he wanted, and he wanted the minstrels. So as I said, I've got 2 sizes of those. I've got a number, I haven't put everything out, but some of them I've got 3 or 4 of. We've got the shortbread tin of Highland, and I do like these. And what I've said to the guys, and even my hubby, is I've put these in their lunch bags because it's a sealed tin, and especially after Christmas, it's surprising how much the guys seem to confer at work, all his workmates saying, oh, what have you got? Christmas cake, mince pies, blah, 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 blah. I send shortbread, and because it's a sealed tin, so he can have a bit of shortbread with his cup of tea when he goes back to work. I shouldn't say that, but he's not in the room because he's just obviously finished work, because he had a phone call. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, probably not. He had, when the directors contacted him because he wasn't at work today because he had the day off, that he needn't go into work tomorrow. So they're all finished now, and I think they're finished early today. So he's a happy bunny now because he hasn't got to work on his birthday. So yeah, shortbread I think just makes a bit difference. As I said, it's sealed tin, goes in the lunch bags, and you know, if you don't eat them all at once, and it can be restocked as well. So that's something. This is hubby's Skittles, and this is the Winter Fruits limited edition. he likes these. I've tried to get sweets and chocolates that I know each of the guys likes. I've mentioned this before. This is the yogurt cranberries and Maltesers. And I've got another one of these Reese's peanut butter cup, what is it, snowman. Chocolate curly whirlies, the individual ones. Small packet for sharing, I should say. Orange Smarties. Giant Trees Haribos. And again for the guys to put in the little, little openings and everything is I've got some of these Snowmen Dairy Milk and the Malteser Reindeers. So that is not everything. As I said, there is some things that I haven't included, and it's items that I wanted to either surprise the guys or just so they don't know everything they bought. It says the Pikachu Blu-ray my son knows about, and so the phone cover, because I actually asked him, I said, what sort of piece can I get you that you need or want that's useful, and that's what he chose. Also for the guys, mostly for the ones that are not sort of staying here, is I've told you about these before, is the bags. So for my eldest son, I've got the Marvel one, Captain America. So yeah, there's that one, and as I said before, I roll these up and put a piece of ribbon round, and the other one I've got is Wally, so that they can transfer the items into these bags and leave, if necessary, leave the stockings here, or they can empty the stuff into the bags when they get home and send the stockings back to me. I don't know about you. If I remember rightly, last year, Boxing Day, I did actually do a small video of putting gifts away. I find that if the gifts are not put away sort of within 24-48 hours, they get stuck either in the stockings or piled in a corner somewhere. I don't know if you had this, and in the past I've even had each member of the family that had a little box, that size, to put everything in so it's all together, but sometimes it gets kept in there until they think, oh, hang on a minute, I need a shower gel, I'll go in the box, or I need a shaving gel, oh yeah, I had one for Christmas, it's in the box. So very often now, especially if it's packaging, get rid of the packaging, take the item out, especially if it's not something that is under guarantee. Get rid of the packaging straight after. The thing is, it's Christmas Eve tomorrow, it's our rubbish day, so we're going to have to wait a full week then to put the rubbish back out, and it depends which on rota it's going to be. I'm not sure if they're putting an extra cardboard one on after Christmas or not. I've got a feeling it's actually the recyclable tomorrow. I have to double check. I'm sure it's recyclable tomorrow, so it means that it's going to be a hell of a long time. It's going to be another fortnight before the recycle goes out, which causes a problem, especially if you've got all that paper and cardboard and everything, especially as I've known in the past, when it comes to Christmas, they do actually agree to pick up the bigger boxes, as long as it's not polystyrene. Because we've got a communal area where all the rubbish goes, there is a slight problem that if anything goes wrong, everybody gets a letter in the whole estate sort of thing, because people keep putting polystyrene out and it can't be recycled. I wish people would actually just have a little bit of consideration, but as I said, we've only just started having wheelie bins from the 2nd of December, so I don't know. As before, they used to say any large boxes that didn't fit in the small boxes, which was more like a cereal box sort of size, you had to dispose of yourselves. So I'm not sure what's going to happen this year, because I know for a fact what's going to happen is, because our rubbish gets picked up Christmas Eve, it's going to be a full week, so I'm hoping people are not going to start putting rubbish out there straight after, because I don't think, without looking again at the notice that we've had, whether they're actually picking up the rubbish any earlier. I don't think so, but that's beside the point, and you're not really interested in that, but I've waffled on about rubbish. So there is one more item that I'm going to show you that you could include. This item I'm not including because it is actually for my hubby's birthday, and it is a gift card, and this one is for Costa. Now I'm hoping to, because I'm running late, I'm hoping to show you how I present his Costa gift card for his birthday, but it's something that you can actually include, and I've done it in the past, you know, just like £5 or £10 on a card, especially if there's not much in stocking price wise, but I have spent enough on the guys this time. But this is for hubby and it's for his birthday, and it's a little bit more than what I normally put on a card, just that it has it anyway. So I will hopefully show you that before I finish this video, how I present his Costa card. Yes, I have got my new pyjamas on. I'll just slow it down a little bit. I've got the Grinch pyjamas on, look. These I got after Christmas last year. So yeah, I've got a few new pairs of pyjamas and everything for Christmas that I bought after last year, if you understand what I'm saying. So I get them at a fraction of the price. So I'm going to just put it all out, spread it on the carpet so you can quickly see what I've got again. And we have got Naughty Elf over under the tree. Who smashed the train up? I don't know. So I'll give you a quick look at that as well. Yes, so Naughty Elf has smashed up the train. And look what he's done with the tomato ketchup. I don't know. Yes. And all our granddaughter, I think, could say that it wasn't her. She didn't do it. No, that was Naughty Elf done that. So there is the elf and his naughty antics for today. So I'm going to say tidy up the stocking fillers for the guys, so I can quickly show you again what I've got. Right, so this is how I have presented the gift card, and I've done this now for a couple of years, so hubby knows about it and is familiar with it. I always leave it sticking out. If I've done something like this before, I've even put a little note on here to say that it does actually include a gift card, and sometimes it will have you know, like a postcard or a nice card or something in the frame. But on this instant, this is what I came up with. And yeah, in emergency, break glass when wife shopping. And this this is a standing joke. It's got the reflection there, but you get the idea how I've gone with this. Just a white frame from Poundland, and I've used the red and the black to imitate, obviously, an alarm system or something. And then I've just come up with in emergency break glass when wife shopping. It's a standard joke actually, because hubby does like Costa, and very often if I've gone shopping or something, especially after Christmas or say when we're on holiday, he will go and find a Costa shop or something, and he's got the card there. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. So I'm going to leave my video here because it is now 7:15 in the evening. I have still got a few bits and pieces to do, and now I've got a little bit of wrapping to do, and I want to make sure I've got everything ready in bags, ready to go in the stockings. So hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.